We're watching Around the Region.
I'm Evelyn Price from around the region.
I'm Vicki Brand from around the region.
Well, welcome back to the show. If you've ever seen this magazine in Northwest Indiana, it's called the Beat Magazine. And this magazine covers all the music and entertainment that goes on here in Northwest Indiana and in the south suburbs of Illinois and Chicago. And with me, I'm with the publisher, editor of the magazine, Tom Lounges. Tom, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Now, Tom, I got to ask you, you've been at this for a while. How long has it been altogether, and how did you get started?
Well, this version of the Beat, this incarnation, Midwest Beat, has been together now for 8 years. We're in our 8th year.
Now, do you recall your very first story you ever wrote?
Actually, the first thing I ever wrote that was published was a letters to the editor in the Times.
Back then, the Hammond Times.
The Hammond Times back then. And it was a rebuttal to two kids from Munster who wrote a real scathing remark about Elvis when he died. And mine was a rebuttal, you know, explaining what Elvis had done for popular music and culture itself. From the Salk vaccines and all the things he endorsed to serving his country, et cetera, et cetera. And the response was phenomenal. I mean, my phone rang off the hook. I was a senior in high school when he died and when the letter published. And I turned that into a Elvis feature. And Night Rock was just starting, and that was the first actual feature I ever wrote was on Elvis.
Now, what's going on here tonight at Finke's?
Tonight we are doing a beat bash, and what these are is we showcase several local bands at these. We give away, you know, different prizes, things like that in between. But the point of it is to promote local music, and all three of the bands that we have on stage tonight, UNDERTOW, American Motherload, and INZANE, are all bands that we believe in at the newspaper and we think have strong potential. We encourage original music. Of course, if they want to do a cover here and there, that's fine too. But we do encourage them to do their original music. And I'm really thrilled to be here at Finke's simply because I spent 8 years here as the house DJ and stage MC when it was Club Dimensions.
Okay, now I'm here with the bass player, and your name again is?
Jeff.
Jeff. Now, Jeff, you guys are out of Chicago. How long have you guys been playing together as a band?
We've been together for almost 2 years with this lineup. We'd previously all been in other bands and kind of finally fell into this almost 2 years ago.
Now, how would you classify your music?
It's kind of a cross between Alice in Chains, Black Sabbath, and a little bit of Leonard Skinner here and there.
You guys do a lot of original music, right?
It's going to be all original tonight.
Strictly original.
We can do covers if you want them, but we're not going to do them tonight.
All right. Now, speaking on that, can you tell us a little bit more about the music in the region here? Is there a certain sound that comes out of the region that, you know, you with your experience and your ear for music, can you define region music? Is there such a thing?
There used to be. It used to be a real hub for heavy metal back in the 80s and even the early part of the 90s. Then, of course, we had the whole alternative thing start, and now it's a mixed bag. I mean, you've got alternative kind of bands. You've got bands tonight, for example, prime example, American Motherload. They're kind of like a Black Crowes sound, but with a metal edge. INZANE, I coined a term called rip hop that we describe them as because they're sort of Limp Bizkit, they're sort of Kid Rock, but at the same time they're totally different as well. But it's the same style. So you've got a variety of styles in the region just like you do in the country. Everything is split up. The record labels don't know who to book, who to sign, because things are going so mishmashed all over the place that it's hard to say.
Well, I'm here with some of the band members that are going to be playing here tonight at Finke's, and I'm here with
Bob.
Dave.
Todd.
And these guys are from INZANE, which is out of Hammond, Indiana. Now, what kind of music do you guys have, Bob?
We got like a blend of like what I like to think of as power rock, and well, Tom from the Midwest Beat labeled our style kind of as like a rip hop thing. You know, it's the rap metal hybrid sort of thing. Only we don't have no turntables or anything like that. It's all straight music.
All original stuff, right, too?
Yeah, we do covers. We throw covers in the mix for right now, you know, because like we get out and a lot of the clubs around here, we work a lot in that to build up the money for the CD that we just completed. So it's like a mixed bag. We got certain bands that we do covers by, but yeah, we got like about 12 of our own songs. We play about half of them out right now.
Now you mentioned a CD. What CD? What's the name of that CD?
It's titled Straight Jackets for Everyone. I should have it in my hands in about another week here, middle of the first week of February is when it's supposed to get here. So we got like 1,000 copies pressed. So we'll be selling them at our shows as we play out. We're booked like well into the middle of March, and also I've got like about four record stores that I got it planned to sell in.
Tell you what, folks, if there wasn't a Tom Lounges, there wouldn't be a Beat Magazine. If there wasn't a Beat Magazine, there wouldn't be any coverage of Northwest Indiana's local rock and music scene. And Tom, you are definitely a region unique personality, and we're glad and proud to have you on Around the Region. Thanks for your time.